Hello everyone and welcome back to the plot. It is another beautiful April day. It's actually the 10th of April and I've been away for about 6 days and I can't believe how much has changed in just those couple of days. Everything is so green. There's forget-me-nots and bluebells and wild garlic, and yeah, everything just looks amazing. Green and purple and blue. I just love this time of year. Anyway, like I said, I've been away. I went to Norfolk. I went to stay with a friend and she showed me around some really pretty, lovely places. And we did a lot of bird watching. We saw the sea, we saw the Broads, loads and loads of wetlands birds and garden birds. It was absolutely lovely. So while I was away, Josh watered for me and he filmed this little video.
Hello, it's Josh here to do some watering for Seren while she's away. Don't come here very often, so yes, lovely weather today.
Anyway, on today's list of things to do, I have got some planting out to do. I've got hollyhocks, sweet peas and my second sowing of broad beans to go in. I was actually going to plant the hollyhocks in my garden, but I've run out of space already. So these are actually going to go in the very front bed. The foxgloves aren't doing too well. They're a bit yellow and I don't know whether it's just the soil or they just need more water. I'm not sure. But these are looking really good and they are totally ready to get in the ground. And I basically just sowed a mix of colours, so I have no idea what colour these are going to be. I'm hoping for pink and white, but we'll see. They're probably red and I don't really like red, but they are going to go in the front flower bed. My sweet peas, these ones are in tiny pots and they're not doing particularly well, so I'm going to plant them out, I think there, with that obelisk as support, and pinch them out, and hopefully they will do much better once they're in the ground. And I've also got my second sowing of broad beans to go in, and the broad beans are already flowering, which I was really surprised about actually, and I've seen lots of little bumblebees go in and out of the flowers, which is very, very cute. So I think I'm going to start by making a support for the second lot of broad beans. I think the older beans are looking pretty yellow, and I think it's because of the dry weather we've had. The soil is so dry, and I think that's why they are not looking the best. So I'm going to give them a big drink of water before I go, and it's actually supposed to rain this weekend, so hopefully they'll be fine. I'm going to put my sweet peas here, but we're going to have to do a pretty big weed first because there's mare's tail and bindweed popping up, which is a little bit annoying. Look at it. think I'm going to plant the hollyhocks like that, just 3 right there. I don't know if I'll be able to fit sunflowers in here as well, because I obviously want to put the achillea or maybe the verbena. This bed is going to be so cute. But yeah, I know you're supposed to plant hollyhocks out like 60 centimetres apart. I don't have space for that. So yeah, I think they're like 30 centimetres apart. Potentially I could put a sunflower in this gap, because I have a feeling that foxglove isn't going to make it. It's so yellow compared to the others. I'm definitely going to give this bed a good mulch with compost before it comes to planting the other flowers out. The soil is just very dry and stony, which is a little annoying, but I'm sure, well, fingers crossed, these guys will survive. I think I am going to attempt to build a pea structure for my Monge 2, because those guys, they're ready to go out basically, and I wanted to put them in this bed. I did think about doing an archway between these 2 beds for peas, but I think it's probably a waste because obviously they are short. Hello! Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, after the mealworms, I put a pile on the floor. The birds are so loud today, and there's also a black cap in there somewhere. Oh. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see it. Okay, this is my very, very tall pea structure. So if my peas get eaten, I can just put beans on it. What I'm thinking is I've left like a tiny gap either end, and I want to put a sunflower there, and then obviously it's already got a ready-made support. So sunflower either end, possibly a sunflower in the middle too, because I love sunflowers. And then peas, a row of peas through here, or maybe a couple of rows of peas. My peas are ready to go in, but this bed is so weedy, and it's the bed that I grew potatoes in last year, and obviously I dug the potatoes in as well, and it never had cardboard and compost on. So all the other beds, what I did was cardboard, compost, plant into it, and then the back beds obviously I mulched with the horse poop over winter. Oh, the crow's back. But this also didn't get a mulch because I didn't get to it in time basically. So I think I'm gonna have to give it a weed, a really good weed, because look at all the horse tails popping up. And then I'm going to layer cardboard, and then I'm going to put compost in. And I know this is going to take an awful lot of compost, but I really feel like it needs the cardboard barrier as well. But that's okay. This bed does need some more nutrients anyway. And yeah, everything is done for the day now. I am done for the day. I am hungry and ready for dinner and I'm ready to do a little bit more allotment planning. I think I've got so many things to fit in here and I really don't know how I'm gonna do it. The birds, oh they're so cute. I should probably give you a seedling update soon because I have so many seedlings. I have well over 100 snapdragons, about 60 straw flowers, 20 achillea plants. I think only about 8 verbena, which is not many. What else did I grow? Oh, about 30 China asters, and that's just the flowers. 20 calendula, 40 cosmos. So I could easily fill this plot just with flowers, but obviously I want to grow my beans and peas and courgettes and onions and leeks and everything, tomatoes and peppers and chilies, and yeah. So I've got a little bit more planning. Oh, and my dahlia tubers arrived today, so I'm going to pop those up over the weekend. This weekend it's going to be a garden centre day on Sunday and I need to get compost. Oh, my shallots have sprouted. I put this mesh down to stop the birds digging in it, and I've got a shoot there. There's a tiny weeny bit of green there. Green, no green, no green, no green. Green, 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 no green. So about half have put up some green shoots. I'm going to give these a water before I go. Can't remember what I was saying. Garden centre visit Sunday, and when I mentioned compost in the last video or the video before, everyone said a couple of people said try Silver Grow, and I know everyone uses Silver Grow and every allotment YouTuber does, and I just can't get it around here. I found a builder's merchant that sells it, and apparently it's in a garden centre that's a bit of a drive away, but we're going to go to that one and see if I can get it there, even if it's just a couple of bags, just to see what it's like, see what all the hype is about. But I think it will be better than any of the bag stuff I've been getting anyway. So yes, on the weekend, compost. I'll bring some compost here. I need to pot up my dahlias and then plant out my peas next week. So the allotment is filling up, and obviously I need to plant as well. The allotment's filling up and there's a lot of weeds sprouting as well. Next week I'm going to have to get all the bindweed out because there's bits and bobs sprouting up everywhere. Luckily most of it is in the path, to be fair, so that's not too bad. We can deal with that. But yeah, the allotment is filling up because obviously garlic, 3 beds of potatoes, garlic and sweet peas. I should probably do a proper tour. Maybe I'll do, once I've got the peas out, I will do a proper tour of the plot. And then once I've finalised my plan, I will also talk about my plan as well. Well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all those YouTube stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have actually been uploading every Friday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. What are we in now? British. Are we in British summertime? Anyway, 4 p.m. UK time on a Friday. So yeah, my next video will be 4 p.m. on a Friday next week. I am trying to be a professional YouTuber now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.